Right. There we go. Just gonna find the object. Alright. Oh, mine, might not. I'm not sure yet. So, the tablet I'm using is a Wacom Intimus Pro from 2019 with Pro Pen 2. So just see if we can get that up in the little box thingy underneath. That's what it is. Not too bad, just a little on here. Right, select a mask. Decontaminate colors. Okay. Turn off background layer. Push B on keyboard. Use square bracket keys to make the brush slightly bigger. And then just paint away any bits of roughness that you don't want showing. And then Command 0 to have it fit to screen. And then what I'm going to then actually, no, I need to, before I do anything, to cancel that quick and change the image size to 300 dpi. As I need this all to be at the same height. And we've still got a bit that needs to make a move. And then, oh, it's too far, so bring that back in. Command 0. And then size that one down. Yeah. Just repeat these spoons. What I'm using to copy is holding down Alt and then dragging. And again. And then I'm going to go Edit, Transform, flip horizontally, 3, and then repeat. So what I'm then going to then do is rotate. So then each bit knows that it's rotating outwards. So then we got that, and then just going to repeat that a few times. You just create its little bits. Right, okay. Actually, I don't like how it's looking. King. Want that there. And a new pointing. Something. That there. That there. Here. That there. So that sort of cake creates like a campfire. That was spoons, of course. And then what I'm going to do is flatten. Alright, I'm going to head back to Lightroom quickly, because we need to gather some more images. Or, yeah, overwrite the settings, please. I am going to edit that one a little bit. I'm using scanned film negatives for this project. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna edit that in Photoshop. And naturally I'm probably not going to use that. Well, actually I will, because I can create some seating then for it. Just want that one as well. Yes. And then back to Lightroom again. I also need a background image. I'm going to have to go and get elsewhere or in like. I kind of want some little bit of sound on it. Okay. Look on. That one's going to be the best shout. So I've already edited it in Lightroom, and now I'm going to send it over to Photoshop. Photoshop. And then just going to duplicate that because I need to use some basic things with it in Canva. I've converted to a smart filter also, so that it's easier for me to edit if I need to make any changes. Can you just try and create white balance? Hit OK. Fortunately, I can't Can I shift myself so it will not go on? Actually, no, I will. Just gonna leave it then. Right, okay. We've done that. Now it's time to build. I got campfire. Now I need to build a teaspoon tent. So I need some teaspoons. I'll do it in Adobe Photoshop. I'm going to use duplicate. And then I'm going to use the object selection tool to lasso round. That's better. Alright, masking has worked. I'm just going to just do and then turn off that layer. Then zoom in. Use the brush tool because I don't really want swap the colours around from white to black. I'm just going to work my way up the image. Edge. And just tidying it up. Oh, actually, I still want to leave it. So add some depth, right? Gonna need to change the document to 300 dpi. Right. Now I'm going to merge visible. Before I do that, I'm going to go layer mask apply. Duplicate. Merge visible. Turn both of those off. Expand the document. I'll just go image. Canvas size. Or just use a crop top, maybe. Right. We're going to be all horizontal. What else? Yeah. Select focal walls. The other way around. Horizontal. And then which I know looks a little bit weird, but that's fine, because we're all going to go pretty well bonkers there. Attitude. Right. Flip horizontal the other one. Alright. And then rotate. Rotate. Snake. There we go. Right. So that's what we've got so What I'm going to just do is duplicate the spoons. So that they create the root. And then here's Crayola. It should hopefully look like something like that. Should just take a while to load a bit sometimes. You got this many days. It's fine. What I'm gonna do is merge layers, and I'm gonna bend it all. I'm gonna transform, skew. That. And then we're going to distort. Quite like. Okay. Just walking and bending it. That's all I have to do sometimes. Times. And sort of like our tent. And then merge visible copy. That's our tent. Now need our pencil, which is that. And I'm gonna get our bowl, which is just a teacup. Cancel command. Okay, skip it. Command J, clock. Select a mask. No, actually, I'm going to keep it as a cup. Right. What's the teaspoon count? This is a teaspoon campfire. So I wanted to see about that. I'm wondering about that. And then what I'm going to do is do command. Actually, what is mask. So that is there, and then we'll just try and put the handle back. Yeah. Actually, that one's fine. Oh, this one, oh. No. Okay. Layer mask. Apply. Add mask. E. Right. That's what we sort of want, is that it's like being cradled, like, between the space. So what I'm going to do is to merge visible. We want that. And then we need some seating. So what I'm going to just do is I'll just wait for the select. I'm not risk the beach ball down. Command D, Command J. We do it again. Yeah, I really want that bit because it's quite small. Sorted. Just waiting for the beach ball. Beach ball of doomed ball. Right, that's good. Okay. Just want like little camping chairs just to sit on. You're just gonna need like two, that's fine. We can just keep the same layout. Right. Now time to work on this lovely thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the selection tool and use the lasso node, which is like really good. Especially when you need to make a more complicated content aware field mask or select. Hey, laptops back. Great. I I'm just going to lean over and turn on your power my MacBook charger to my MacBook charger. Right. That's quite fine, but we need a bit of tidying up. So what I'm going to do is new layer, get the chrome stamp tool, make the bar bigger than it needs to be. And let's hand that Alt on my Wacom. That's all clean. Now we can merge his up. And now we can get a new layer. And now we need a gradient. We're just going to bring that down. And then to go to vibrance. Vibrance and saturation, and just add a little bit more vibrance to it. Then do the same with the curvature, curves, essence there. And then I'm also going to do a touch and burn layer as well. No, don't do that, because what? See, burn, and touch. Oh, soft light. 50%. No, don't do that, please. Whilst I'm in a stream. That would be just gonna lighten that up a little. I'm also going to do a late sunset as well, which is the colour I cut up, and then just going to take it down a touch, just so we get that, which I quite like. And then we're going to bring our elements together. So once I've gotten rid of these wretched lights, just decided to put these fringe lines. So I'm going to get my spoon tent. Back upwards, put down, and then size. Which you kind of do want to be this sort of size. So you don't want it to come on from equal, so that's quite good. And just to blend this in, go for gradient. And just make it so that the bracket is in, and then swap to the brush. And I'll zoom in, swap to white, and then just gonna bring in that black. That black, so then we've got that, and then you want our tea cup and spoon cancel. Which is going to be just about there. I think we can go slightly bigger. Right, now, okay, sort to brush you and put sort of black. Sort to be for path. This is what to. Just want it so it's poked into the rocks. Next we need some camping stools, which are muds. Guess what? Now get rid of that master little rolling. A bit too far there. Yeah. Now we drag one up and then bring it down. It is quite big, but it'll be fine because once we sliced it down a little bit more, put the other one in. Same exact procedure. So a little bit smaller. So it's in there. The just blend it in from the brush. Now I'm going to zoom in. Layer mask. Hi. Layer mask. Hi. So then what we're then going to do is we're going to go back to the other layer again. Size it down because we don't want it too big. Just want it the right size. And we're going to zoom in and get the graduated filter. And we're just going to mask it out. I hate it set to white by accident. And then we're just going to do the same on this one. And we're going to swap to be brush. And then just gonna blend in X just a little bit. Just so then, yeah, we got that, we got that. I think we can, once we've done it, we can go a bit bigger. I don't feel like we've used all the space up yet, but we'll give it a go. We will give it a good go. And then zoom in, watch and watch. And then swap to right. Just gonna flat, and then swap back. So then it blends in, and I swap back again. And then what I'm gonna then do is select just make it bigger. And then we'll probably have a few teaspoons, a few boats coming in as well, because why not? And I'm going to hit that to Lightroom. And I'm going to get something I did yesterday, which were these little boats. And I'm going to then go edit in, go with Photoshop, edit original. Why not? Reading text format, because I exported it like the tip. And then we're going to then take these. We're just going to split them horizontal till this was done yesterday as part of another project, so it's sort of that it saves a little bit of time if you want to reuse the bits you've already created, then go for it. If you want to create new bits, that's fine. But I just thought I would use some of them in other projects as well. And then X takes the colour to black. And then come in. Go to ether brush X to go to white. And then I'm just going to then do that. Click to X. Let's carry that a little bit more. So we've got teacup boats coming in. I think we might try and do some teaspoons. Maybe try and see if I can make a teaspoon surfboard. Now that'd be something interesting. That's what to do. So what I'm then going to do is I'm then going to copy that same layer, make it slightly smaller, so that then there's a bit of depth, and then I'm going to flip it horizontal again. So flip it the other way, and then that, and then zoom in, push B for brush, the layer mask, and just do a little bit more in there. Just going to cover that a little bit as well. And then it's going together, it's just missing an element. So what we're going to do is go back to Lightroom, Classic. I'm using Classic. You can use Lightroom the cloud-based version of Lightroom if you wanted to. But I just like Classic because I know there's the print module and there's the web module and then this slideshow module as well. And then what I'm then going to do is take a spoon. Or if I've got a multitude of spoons, which I have. It came out real dark. Came out all white. Right, I'm going to merge those two together. So open as layers, and then I'm just going to create a stacking or montage. I'm going to do select both layers, edit, auto align layers, just do it as collage. And then that panoramic. So yeah. Little extra light. That's better. Okay, so right, we've got them all now. Now I'm going to that and then hold down Alt, merge visible. I'm just going to take the selection and just do a very rough selection. It's similar to the boat I did, but we're going to make a surfboard instead. It's going to be surfing along the roads, which is going to be very interesting. Waiting for the beach ball. Doom. Right, okay. I'm going to do select mask. Decontaminate colours. I think those all are. I'm going to duplicate. When select horizontal. You just see where that gap is. Just going to try and bring the two together, and then I think I might clone. So it's we've got our last slash surfboard, I should say. And then I think what I'm going to then do is merge visible. Let's do that again because I've got lines. B for brush. This is when you don't want them. Right, finally clean. Right, visible vegetable. What I'm then going to do is I'm then going to take, I shouldn't get the erase tool for this one here. Just erase. And then I'm going to just take that little bit and just do that. And then I'm just going to do that. Just keep going until I can't go any further. And then just going to colour that bit in black so it doesn't. That looks quite good. Now it's time to actually make it look like a surfboard, so merge visible again. Actually, just going to merge these down. Merge layers. Vector Smart Filter. And then I'm going to go to liquify because I want to try and make it into a shape of the surfboard. What I'm going to do is just make this brush really big. And start pushing shapes. You create surfboard. Board. And it just won't. Yeah, surfboard. Actually, no. These sort of they come out of what? Probably just gonna merge those things down. Merge. And then make that slightly smaller and then put small water on and liquefy again. What I'm going to do is mask this bit off. So I'm just going to mask that little bit off. And then make that into a little bit of a surfboard kind of texture. I'm just going to drag out just a little. So I'm mainly bending and warping these things into place. And then Now I need the mask tool for this end and for this end. We're just going to make it into a surfboard. Half teaspoons. That's going to probably get too far. Just fine. I quite like the shape. And then take that to there. Spoons. Just cruising along the way. Just going to cruise along the way, pot. She kind of like what liquefies down. Alright, that's my surfboard. I'm just going to angle further up. And then we're going to hit G, and then yep, someone's surfboard got lost in the waves. Oh well, it's that teaspoons anyway. It's just the imagination. E. E. And then I'm just gonna do that. And then there we go. I think I'm also gonna add it to the second surf and make it second surfboard as well. It's slightly smaller. And then so we're gonna G, and then to make it really look like it's lost in the water. Yeah. I think I might just go up a little bit. And then go B for brush. Just gently, not too much. Just gonna really hot. Charging. So yeah. Now I feel like it might be time for some. Just gonna move it ever so slightly. Actually, well, just gonna play with the colours. and then colour lick up, late sunset, and then late moonlight or moonlight, what I'm going to then do is just gently bring back parts. I'm going to drop my flow down, I'm going to drop my opacity down, and just bring back parts. And then I'm going to lighten it just a little more. And then I'm also going to darken it small. And I'm going to have another look up. Actually, I'm going to use hard light. Hold down Alt. Hold Alt and Shift. Slowly bring it down. And then I'm just going to add a bit of the light. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. I'm probably going to stop it there because I do need to do some more finer touches to it, which is going to take me quite a long time. So I will come back with an update. But thanks for joining. Bye.